Welcome, my guided family. This is a locomotion workout. When I changed my body from being more of this bloated guy that was lifting a lot of weights in the gym to becoming leaner and developing a six-pack, this exact workout is what I was doing a lot of the time. Mix that with some intermittent fasting, and I've just seen that your body really responds well to this. It's best if you have a space of maybe 15 to 20 feet so we can move down and back, and all of these are going to be traveling movements. We begin with a basic crawl, knees close to the ground, pushing the ground away hard. We want to resist any arching of the spine and more so leaning towards the rounded spine. Crawl down around 16 to 20 steps. Go ahead and reverse yourself and crawl back. And try to make this look as smooth as possible. Really feel the contact of the ground through your hands and your feet. And let's turn around and do one more down and back. All of these crawling motions are a great way to condition your body. You're making your body adapt to a lot more workload throughout the day. Go ahead and walk down and back, breathe, recover, and we'll get ready for our next movement. Our next movement is the squat walk, or referred to as the duck walk. And I like to do this to give the shoulders a quick break. So you start down in a low squat position and you step forward, and you have to make sure to push that front knee forward and load onto your toe. This opens up room in the back hip to then bring the back leg in front. A lot goes into this movement because there is a strength component, mobility, and coordination and balance component. So it can take some time to get down. And let's turn around and come back. And as always, I recommend taking this slow and controlled. And if you look at the position before I bring my back leg up, I'm essentially in a split squat. So you guys that are doing Move Strong now are training this. Now we're just making it a dynamic movement. So I'm going to hop up, give the legs a quick break here, and then we're gonna do one more lap down and back. And for those of you who want to challenge yourself and increase the intensity of work here, you can move your leg from behind you to in front by moving it directly to your side. So notice that I kind of skim the ground with my foot. I just keep the leg as straight as I can, and I swing it forward under control. This will really challenge the mobility of your hips. Let's turn around and bring it back. Go ahead and relax. You can walk down and back and breathe and recover. Our next locomotion movement is the monkey hop. So you'll start down in a squat position. You'll place your hands directly to your side, and then you'll hop forward, moving the hips behind the hands. This is one that you can really play with, taking more load into the shoulders, hopping the hips up high. You can straighten the knees, or you can do the opposite. You can keep the feet more posted on the ground. Now let's turn around to come back and try to embody an ape. Try to embody a monkey. Feel like you're actually moving yourself and getting yourself somewhere in a efficient fashion. And go ahead and relax for a moment before we do our next lap down and back. This round we'll keep our eyes and torso facing forward, and we're going to use the monkey hop in a diagonal fashion. So you'll travel forward and to the side, alternating directions as you work your way down the line. And let's go ahead and turn around and bring it back. This is one of my favorite movements to explore because it truly does make me feel like an animal, and there's a lot of different options of how you can approach the movement. So go ahead and relax, walk down and back, breathe and recover. So we've been putting a lot of work into the legs, and this movement is going to give the legs a little bit of a break and engage the shoulder a little bit more, and this is the crab crawl. So begin in your crab position, open your shoulders and crawl yourself forward, making sure to move opposite limbs. This is the same as the basic crawl, we just have the hips facing upward. And if you resist letting the chest cave, this will really strengthen the back side of the shoulder. So go ahead and turn around and we will crab crawl back. Go ahead and relax for a few moments before our next round of crab crawling. And for this next round, we are going to up the intensity by keeping the hips higher in the air. So we'll assume more of a tabletop position and we'll crawl forward. This is more challenging on the hip mobility, on the shoulder mobility, and of course the strength through the whole body. Let's go ahead and turn around and bring it back. Keep those hips high. Press the ground away. And relax. By now you should be feeling pretty fatigued, so go ahead and walk it out, breathe, recover, and notice that we're fatiguing the body, but all of our efforts are going into quality movement. We always just want to prioritize this quality movement over just trying to get our body tired. And the best way to condition the body is to make sure our movement is on point and then slowly up the intensity like we are doing here. Our last movement is the Cossack squat walk. You'll take a lateral step to your side, you'll do a Cossack squat on both legs, and then you'll take another step forward. Now we prefer the flat-footed Cossack squat to train mobility, but if you need to come up on your toe, that is also okay. Just work towards that flat foot squat over time. And the same goes with how deep you're getting in your squat. If you need to just move to knee height in the beginning, that's completely fine. Just work yourself down lower and lower over the course of doing this. And for you guys doing Move Strong now, you've trained the Cossack squat. Now we're implementing it into some movement and some conditioning. So relax, take a few breaths, turn around, and we will make our way back. And the idea is, as we work here, you're able to control yourself in and out of the Cossack squat more and more. So go ahead and relax and get ready for our last lap. This is a really tough one to end with. This is a grind here, but we have our last lap of Cossack squat walk. Really try to see how much you can control this movement, how well you can move side to side, and as you can see, I'm speeding up my reps here. Only do this if you're confident in the quality of your squats. Go ahead and relax for a second, take a few breaths, and we are so close to the finish line. We just have to work our way back with these squats. Great job, my friends. So you just moved your body in a lot of different ways. You should be feeling awesome. For those of you that are really looking to turn up the intensity, you could repeat this a second time and make it a 20-minute session. These movements are all subjective, meaning there's no right or wrong way to do them. Yes, I give you directions, but I want you to feel free to improvise. And if your body likes one thing more than another, then feel free to use that thing more. This is a great workout to make your own. You can use this base and you can add to it or take away anything that you want. Guys, I appreciate you letting me guide you. I will see you tomorrow.